Hey beautiful people, how you guys doing? If you're new to my channel, welcome. You are looking at an ex-shopaholic. Yes, I was that girl that was always at the mall, shopping, buying things online 24/7, just accumulating things. About 2 years ago, I decided to become a minimalist, and I really wanted to focus on things that make me happy and not just having things. So if you want to learn more about my process, how I got to that point, and sort of my journey into like getting to where I am now, I'll link my minimalism playlist below and then you can watch those videos. So first of all, I'm just gonna say I feel so much more free. I cannot explain why getting rid of things and only keeping things that you love frees up your mind, frees up your bank account. So today I wanted to share with you the things that I've stopped buying since being a minimalist. There are certain things that I realize I just don't need. My life does not require me to have these things. The first thing I stopped buying is more than one perfume per season. I used to be one of those people who had to have a different scent each season, and I still am that person, okay? However, I would buy more than one perfume per season. I've stopped doing that, so I purchased one perfume at a time. With all of the things I'm going to talk about today, you're going to realize that all of them involve some kind of research before purchasing it. I no longer just go out and blindly pick up things based on what a sales representative recommends, based on what a YouTube video recommends. I need to go, I need to try it out, I need to love it, and then I'll buy it. So when it comes to perfumes, what I do is I research it. If I'm blindly looking for a perfume, a new perfume for a season, I'll go to Sephora, I'll look online, and on the website, they have tons of reviews from people who bought the item, and they go in depth and they talk about what it smells like, how old they are, how it makes them feel when they wear it. And then I go into the store and I ask for a sample. Samples are one of the biggest things that you can do to make your life a lot easier. Ask for samples. Don't buy anything without sampling it first. So they usually will fill up like a little thing of perfume, and I'll try it out. I'll wear it for a couple of days. I'll see how I feel. I'll see how long it lingers. And if I need more, I'll go back and get another sample until I feel comfortable with wearing this scent. Another thing I stopped buying was foundation. I narrowed down 2 foundations that work wonderful for me, that look great on me, and one of them is like a daytime, kind of like running out of the house, doing something that doesn't need a whole full face of makeup, and that's my foundation from Glossier. It's a skin tint, so it's basically a tinted moisturizer. It's actually what I have on today, and I have a whole review on that, so I'll link it below. My going out or like full face foundation is from Chanel, and I love that foundation, and I'm only sticking with 2 until they run out. You have no idea how good it feels to narrow down your makeup. Makeup always stresses me out. When I sit at my makeup counter and I have a whole bunch of stuff, it just bothers me. I can't ever find anything. I can't remember which foundation was more matte, which foundation had more luminosity. It's just drama. Having 2, my life is so much easier. Make sure to get samples with your foundation as well. I have also stopped purchasing shaving cream. There's no reason to spend your money on it. You can use so many other items to shave. I've used a number of different things. My favorite thing to use to shave is coconut oil. Once it's melted down, it's really thick, so it coats your skin nicely so you don't get any nicks and stuff. And that's what I use. I put it in a little jar, and I picked up the jar from the Container Store, but you can get jars from Target or any kind of place that sells travel items. And I just put it in the shower and I just shave with that. So no more shaving cream. I have also stopped purchasing fast fashion and trendy items. I love fashion, but I don't love all the fashion that comes out. And I used to go into the store or even online. I used to go online or in the store and I would see all these new trends. I'm like, oh, okay, this is a new thing, and I'd buy it. And it didn't always look good on me. A lot of things that look good on other people, I would buy thinking it would look good on me, and it didn't. And that stuff just accumulated in my closet. Every time I looked at it, I got annoyed because I spent money on it, and it didn't bring me happiness doing things that way. I had to actually sit down recently and find my personal style. I wish I would have learned this way before when I first started my minimalism journey, because I've still wasted a lot of money in the last year or so. But now that I know what my personal style is, I know what colors look good on me, I know what cuts look good on me, I know what fabrics look good on me. I know enough to look at something and say, that's gonna work. or that's not gonna work. And that's so important because now I don't buy trendy clothes. And if I like something that's trendy and it's like it fits my fashion style, then I'm gonna buy it, okay? I'm gonna buy it. But not because it's just a new thing out right now. I've also stopped buying specific products for every part of my body. There are some things that are universal. I know that they promote things as hand lotion, foot lotion, body cream. They have something for everything because they want your money, okay? They will create something for every part of your body. So I've really worked on not doing that. If I buy a body lotion, I will put the body lotion into a small container and now it's a hand lotion. I'll use the body lotion on my feet and now it's a foot lotion. So instead of going into Bath and Body Works or all the little stores that sell lotions and things like that and picking up the little travel size or the things that they try to promote, oh, if you buy 2 body gels, you get a hand lotion for half off. And you're thinking, ooh, I do need a hand lotion. No, you don't. You don't, because you have lotion at home and you can use that lotion for your hands. A huge lifestyle change that I've done as a minimalist is I've stopped buying things in bulk or buying a lot of something. I love to have like different body lotions and body washes because sometimes I want something fruity, sometimes I want something creamy, sometimes I want something that's oily, sometimes I want something that's really matte on my skin. And that ends up accumulating. That's the problem. So then I end up having like 4 or 5 body creams and I'm only using 2. Probably because one of them I don't even like. I just bought it and now I have it. And so it ends up accumulating. And when you accumulate things, number one, it can go bad on you. So your lotions can actually spoil or go bad, especially me because I use a lot of natural products. Almost everything I use is like naturally derived or it's like purely organic. So it goes bad within like 6 months or 1 year. And when you have too many things like that, you'll end up seeing a whole bunch of your stuff going bad. So there's that. And then there's also the space. The more you accumulate, the more you have to store it. I have found the beauty in simplicity and I'm never going back. One little tip that I learned that can really help you guys out is everything has a home. If you remember this concept, it'll make things a lot easier for you if you're trying to downsize, if you're trying to save for something, or if you're trying to have a minimalistic lifestyle. Everything has a home. So if you have a nail polish that you purchased, that needs to have a home. It can't just sit on your counter or sit in your bathroom. It needs to have its own space. That also helps when you're cleaning up, when you're trying to declutter. Everything should have a place where it belongs. And that helps you to actually see how much you have of whatever it is. So if you keep that tip, it'll really help you. I have also stopped buying junk food. If you are new to my channel, then you probably don't know that I have been working on my fitness for the last year or so. I've lost about 15 pounds and I'm so happy about it. You guys, when I'm eating junk food, sometimes I'm thinking to myself, I'm about to do something that I'm gonna have to undo. I don't wanna do that. I don't wanna have to keep undoing things. I love life. I think that life needs to be enjoyed to the fullest. But I think that we get so comfortable always trying to like make ourselves feel good that we end up doing damage. And so I've learned that if I have junk food in my house, I'm gonna eat it, okay? And I'm gonna buy more of it. I'm gonna buy in more flavors from different brands. I'm gonna just overdo it. So I stopped buying junk food. So now when I want something, I have to actually leave my home and go get it. So if I'm really craving ice cream, I don't have a whole tub of ice cream sitting in my freezer. Because if it's on the right day, right time, and I'm in the right mood, I will eat the entire thing. So I instead go out for ice cream. I'll go to Baskin Robbins or Cold Stones or Afters and I'll just get a little bit of ice cream for that moment and then I'll be done with it. So that's something that has helped me so much, is not buying any junk food. You may say, hey, but it's cheaper to buy a $5 gallon of ice cream instead of a $5 cup of ice cream. And I get that. But what about your body though? What about your body? It's not gonna be good. Another thing that I no longer buy is home decor. I used to go into the store, it could be at Michael's or Home Goods, and I'd be walking around, I'm like, oh, that's nice. Oh, I like this. And I'd bring it home and I had to like find a place for it. Now I don't go out to buy anything for the home unless I know exactly what I'm looking for. If I'm looking for like a long mirror, if I'm looking for a plant or a flower, I take my time and go shopping and look for that specific item. If something else catches my eye, like a different kind of flower that I didn't expect to see, then sure. But I won't just go aimlessly looking around and buying home decorations. I also stopped buying seasonal home decorations. I used to buy things like during Christmas time, Valentine's Day. When spring came around, I'd buy like spring flowers to put in front of my door. And that became an issue for storage. And it also became an issue because I would like it for the moment, but I may not like it the next year. And then I'd feel like I need to go out and buy something else. So it's just a waste of money. For those of you who are really festive and love that kind of thing, I say go ahead and do it, because when it comes to minimalism, it's all about what makes you happy. If that brings you so much joy, then do it. But for me, it does not bring me joy. It just brings me stress. And the truth is, I'm happy with like my plants all year round. So it truly doesn't fit my lifestyle. Sorry, the sun keeps moving around and changing things. I've also stopped buying music, CDs, tapes. I stopped buying that stuff a long time ago, but I stopped buying music. Even when artists would release like their albums, I would purchase them on iTunes, and now instead of doing that, I stream. So I pay a monthly subscription, and that way I have access to all the music that I want. I am passionate about the arts, even though I'm not an artist. I definitely do believe that the arts should be supported. So I in no way support downloading things for free or pirating anything, but I would prefer to pay a monthly subscription and save the songs that I like onto my phone than purchase albums and have the whole album on my phone, because a lot of times with these albums, I don't like every track. I skip it every time it comes on and it just needs to be deleted, but I'm like, no, I'm not deleting it. I paid for the song. So instead of doing that, streaming works out for me. Another thing I've stopped buying are cleaning supplies. I used to spend quite a bit of money buying household cleaning products until one day I was cleaning out my bathtub and I felt so nauseous and disgusted with the scent of all the bleach and all the scents in the bathroom. And I really hated the fact that I was ingesting all of that stuff. So it was more so for health reasons than minimalism reasons. But if I can be healthy, save money, and be minimal at the same time, then I'm not complaining. So now I make my own bathroom cleaners. There are tons of videos on YouTube that have DIY, do-it-yourself formulas for creating your own cleaners. That way I know what's in it, I'm okay ingesting whatever that is, and I'm spending way less money on buying household cleaners. Now, when it comes to buying things on sale, that's never really been something that's attracted me. I know for some people, when they see sale, they walk into the store or they go through sales racks and sales items. That's something that's always stressed me out. For whatever reason, seeing a whole bunch of things and having to like shift through them has just never been my thing. However, when it's an online sale, I definitely visit the website. So what I've done is I unsubscribed to all of the sites that I used to go on. All those fashion sites and jewelry sites, I unsubscribed. And I know that might sound scary because when you unsubscribe, you're like, well, I'm never gonna know if they have a sale. The thing is, if you really need something, you're going to get it. It does not necessarily need to be on sale, because what happens is when something is on sale, you don't just buy that one thing. You buy that and you buy other things that you think may be good items. And yeah, sometimes you find things that are great, but the point is you don't need it. And that also goes from when you're in the store and they say, hey, if you spend $5 more, you get this gift set. No. Because what am I gonna really do with that gift set? If there was something in that gift set I really wanted, then I would have purchased it. And I'm not going to give it away as a gift. And that's the thing. When it comes to minimalism, it truly is learning about you. If you know that when you get that gift set, it's going to sit in that closet, you may forget you have it, you may never give it as a gift, then don't buy it. So I stopped doing that. I stopped allowing the sales representatives to pressure me into buying things that I don't even want. So for those of you who don't watch my vlog channel, you may not know a whole lot about me, but I don't watch TV. I do own a TV, but I don't watch TV. I don't have cable, and my watching time is really on YouTube. The reason why I don't watch TV is I just feel like TV has a lot of stuff that pollutes my mind. I feel like I'm exposed to a lot of things that I don't necessarily want to be exposed to. I end up thinking about that stuff. Some people use television as relaxation, their time, their downtime, to just kind of veg out, chill. But for me, it doesn't work that way. A lot of the things that I watch have a lot going on. There's a lot of suspense, there's a lot of action, there's a lot of emotion. And I end up feeling like that while I'm watching it. I end up getting emotional or frustrated or anxious. And that's not how I want to feel. I want to feel relaxed. And so I do other things to take up my time. I like to watch YouTube because when I watch YouTube, I feel like I'm watching exactly what I want to watch. Whether it be a day in someone's life, whether it be a review of something, that's what brings me happiness. However, I used to purchase DVDs to kind of take with me if I'm traveling somewhere to watch on my laptop, or just movies that I loved. It's like, oh, I want that movie because I love that movie, so I want to own that movie. And for me, what ends up happening is I never watch it. I never watch the movie. And if I watch it like once per year. Now there are so many things online that you can stream things on where you don't have to have physical copies of things. The more you have, the more you have to store. And the last thing that I stopped buying are shoes that hurt my feet. Woo, okay, I don't own like a whole lot of shoes. I think I own a pretty healthy amount of shoes, but probably not as much as like women who are obsessed with shoes. But I found myself buying a lot of shoes that were really nice looking, but when I would wear them, they would hurt my feet so bad. So I've stopped doing that. I wear them in the store, and if it feels a little bit tight or if it's already bothering me, I don't purchase it. I don't care how cute it looks. Because what happens is the shoes hurt so bad that you don't want to wear them, so then you don't end up wearing them. Or you wear them and then your feet get messed up. So now you're embarrassed about your toes, so you're creating other problems for yourself. I'm really careful about the shoes that I purchase now. Comfort is so important to me, and that's not just for shoes. That goes for my clothes, that goes for anything that I'm wearing. Comfort is important to me. So I'm no longer just buying things because they look nice or I think that they could work with a certain outfit if it's not comfortable. And that is all, my friends. Those are the things that I've stopped buying since being a minimalist. I'm definitely not at the point that I want to be, but I'm way further than I ever have been, and I feel so good. It's such a nice feeling being in your space and having it feel open and free. It's such a nice feeling. I also like the feeling of looking at my bank account and actually having money in it and not feeling like I've spent all of my money on things. I do have some fashion videos coming up showing you guys what I wear and how I incorporate minimalism into my fashion. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Also, for those of you who are minimalists or for those of you who are trying to just shop more responsibly these days, let me know what you've stopped buying. Let me know what was important to you in the past that's not so important to you now. I would love to know because it may be something I've never thought about. Thank you so much for being a part of my YouTube family. For those of you who are new, make sure to subscribe for more videos. I love you guys so much. Big kisses to you all. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace, love, and light.